Happy Thursday, folks. Hope you're all doing well. We are live on both Twitch and YouTube at the exact same time. What madness is this? I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's been having a great week. And I appreciate you being here. I see you on the Twitch side. I see you, Lee. I see you, Jilly. I see you, Serena. I see you, Spy. I see you, Spoonie. I think that's everyone on the YouTube. I see Leanne, welcome on in, good morning. And on the YouTube side, I see Critical, I see Wolf, welcome on in. Thank you for coming on in nice and early. Let's go. Let me try and switch to the stream here. Boom, here I am. Hey Ems, welcome on in, hope you're doing good. Good. I need some background music. Let's bring back some Sing for the Laughter. Just in the background there. How is everyone? What's people been playing? What's people been up to? On the YouTube side, we've got FF7 Remake Part 3 reveal. Oh, we riot. And the fandom is completely at each other's throats. I stay well away from that stuff, so I'm not really aware of what that might be concerning. But how is everyone? We're going to be having a nice relaxing chat today for a while, and then we'll probably dive into New Threat a little bit later. Been trying to get a job, Ems. How's that been going? And how's Dragon Quest 6 going, Spoonie? Is it the first time you're playing 6? Or is it a repeat playthrough? Still playing FF9, but it's on pause because IRL things. You'll get there. You'll get that. Once you get that platinum, I know that you'll be popping off. Updated Rebirth on PC and PS5, all ready to go. Oh, you switch. Oh. I guarantee it will still come to, it will come with the card. Don't worry about it. I have faith. If not, you can just have mine. That's how kind I am. I'll find a way to get it to you. Not the first time, but the first time for the DS version. Hell yeah. I liked 6. I just think it didn't, I didn't think it was the strongest out of the Zenithian trilogy. Oh, you're playing Dragon Quest 4, Ems? Hey, Wolf, hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Ignore my automated messages that are saying not to backseat, because we're chatting. Can't back. It will be there, I guarantee it. I think they've produced quite a lot of them, from what I've seen, with cards. Basically, the batch that is being sold are all coming with cards. With the cards, I believe that the next batch that they make might not be containing the cards. Been songwriting in your songwriting prison, game-wise, bit of Mario Galaxy, hell yeah. Nothing wrong with a bit of the good old plumber, right? We're having our no remake cope Dragon Quest sessions. Dragon guest. Oh, Ems did a typo. But Dragon guest is I seen your screenshot, Serena. I'm like, man, I need to get but I think I might just wait for Monsters 4 and just go all in on that, especially with it coming out on PlayStation. Yeah, I think I'll be straight on that. Though I think I might replay. I don't know how Monsters 3 performs on the Switch 2. I'll have to have a look. Hey, Cantonil, welcome on in. Good to see you. Playing some FF7 on the Switch 2. Hell yes. Looking forward to seeing some FF7R tomorrow, although won't see it live. Make time for it, Spy. Make time. It's a mistake. Yeah, I hope eventually. You never know. That might just be a random drop. Soon, maybe they'll put Monsters and Treasures, Monsters 3 and Treasures on, because they're stuck on Switch and PC, right? Crashes and all. Oh man, that's because the Steam version's so silky smooth, right? Been trophy hunting for the FF2 pixel remaster. Hell yeah, Lee. How are you finding that? You're 2 minutes behind stream. Is that permanent? Are you permanently 2 minutes, or are you caught up? Because we're going to have a very delayed conversation if that's the case, right? Yeah, that's why I want the PS5 version, because then we can play. Do we believe the rumors that... I've not really been looking at the rumors. I've been determined nonetheless. I was like, the video I put out today on YouTube was the video that was going to be made. I've had planned since... I've had it planned for a while. I was like, the day before Summer Game Fest, I'm making a video about how I feel and what it is. And it's been my feelings for the majority of the year. Cool. Apparently, I tell a lie. I did briefly just see on Twitter before I went live that Naoki Hamaguchi is actually a guest during IGN Live next week. But he's not an announced guest for IGN Live. Apparently this is an email that's gone out to people to let them know that he's there. Why is Naoki Hamaguchi there, right? Why could he be there? So that just adds more fuel to the fire, right? Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. I think we can all agree, like, if we remove any kind of doubt, let's just remove doubt for a second, because it's okay to have doubt. I said it in my video earlier today. Let's just remove that. Would we say that all signs actually point to Summer Games Fest? If we do the math, right? The math. I don't know if you guys are in the same boat as me, but it's the most, this is the most confident I've felt. So I think the letdown will be a lot more harsher for me personally if we don't get anything. But we'll see. What part of the... I'm from the Midlands. I'm from the Middlelands. You might be able to tell with my accent, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I've got a very boring, plain accent, but from the Middlelands. I'm in the same boots. I'm in the same boot. We are in boots together. No, I'm in the same boat as you, Spoonie, because I am very... It's because you know how my head works. I kind of like look at patterns and history and other things that have happened. If it doesn't show tomorrow, I struggle to see where we're going to see it next. And the way I've already looked into it, and if it doesn't show tomorrow, I don't think it's going to show till the Game Awards, because the remake trilogy, a lot of people will say TGS, but the remake trilogy has been very Western focused on its reveals, not Japanese focused. So, and that just thinking that scenario in my head. I mean, I could be wrong. They could switch it up and do what they want. I'm just going off what they've said, right? I think it might be the first time you'll see me disappointed. I'm usually quite optimistic, and I'm always cautiously optimistic about events and games that might show there. I've definitely been like that for the State of Plays, and I was definitely like that for the Game Awards. I said right before that show started, I was like, you know, there is quite a chance that it might not be there. See what you guys are saying. Irresponsibly hyped. I might lose my mind if there's no review. I think you and a lot of people will be. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. Welcome on in. I wasn't expecting it at the State of Play. Like, it doesn't make sense to me at all. It just doesn't. It just doesn't correlate with with what I've seen, what Square's doing, not just with Final Fantasy, but in general, because I keep an eye on that stuff. I'm not saying I'm right at all. I'm not right. I'm just someone that has just looked into too many things and may get wires crossed here or there. But I was pretty. I even said that I had more faith Kingdom Hearts 4 would be at the state of play than Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 3. That's where I was at with the state of play. The devil in me doesn't want it to be there, so all you streamers have to call it Part 3. Yeah, I'm that confident that I've announced, like, on my socials, that the video I put out today was my last Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 3 video that I'm ever going to make. Obviously, I'm going to eat my words, but that's how confident I feel. And I don't tend to tout that out loud because it can shoot me in the ass, right? Yeah, I mean, there is, I mentioned it in my video today, there is a small chance that PlayStation might still have their hands on it somehow. Even though Rebirth got its teaser at a Square presentation, which are very rare and few and far between, right? But I always look at Rebirth debuted its full game trailer, like it's started its marketing at Summer Game Fest of 2023. And PlayStation had to have their little logo right at the end of that. I rewatched it today because I wanted my mind to be fresh on all the things that have happened. There is a chance, but I think things are very much looking that isn't the case anymore. They might still have their logo. Do you know, like how PlayStation, if something was shown at a PlayStation state of play, like a Capcom game, for instance, they will keep on. They'll say they'll only put the PlayStation logos, and then press releases come out and it's out on everything. I could see that happening, like PlayStation wanting their name on it, but it's still coming out on everything, kind of thing. I'm trying to catch up on chat. You guys are on it today, so if I miss anything, please don't take it personally. I'm scrolling back up. Did you only just get my ping, Ems? Because I only just got your message because I'm reading through chat very slow. Hey Jen, potential spoiler warning tomorrow. No, talk about anything you want to. I have seen what Nate said. I've just not looked into it. It didn't affect my trajectory of my thinking at all. If anything, it just adds. I mean, I was just mentioning that I've just seen an email that's gone around to people about IGN Live, which also takes place after Summer Games Fest, leading into next week, and Hamaguchi's going to be there, but he's not actually been announced officially from IGN yet, so who knows, right? Who knows? It just adds more fuel into the fire. I wouldn't think that the multi-console thing is slowing everything down at all, because they've got separate teams doing everything, and you can see that they've clearly got a plan in mind. So I'm not worried about that whatsoever. I got to show something in your opinion. I get it, and that is a valid doubt. You know, Square is struggling between a rock and a hard place. They're out too soon. They're caught without too late. Still caught. Yes, that's something they need to sort out. Imagine if it gets shadow dropped. Tomorrow is literally Judgment Day. Hey Ocean, welcome on in. First time chatting. Good to see you. Part 3 tomorrow. Hell yes. Yeah, he confirmed that he's heard it is there. Yeah. Which is, again, it just adds more. I do have a Discord, Wolf. It's that link there if you want to join. You just need to go through a little bit of security. And when I say security, you just got to click the green tick and then you get access to all the channels. If you want to come along, Discord's there if you want to. Oh yeah, Nate the Hate's great. He's always hit the nail on the head, especially when it comes to Nintendo stuff. But he knows people in the industry. He is a mole, essentially, I guess you could say, in a way. He knows people. He gets information put on his lap somehow. So looking forward to Summer Games Fest. Hoping, yeah, I think a lot of people are hoping for it tomorrow. It's going to be good. I also am excited for Summer Games Fest for games as well, because outside this realm of YouTube and Twitch, which is primarily focused on Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and Square Enix, I love video games, so I'm excited to see what's to come for the future. I really was looking forward to some games that were announced at the State of Play. Wolverine looks fantastic. I've actually started God of War now because of what I liked what I seen on at the State of Play. I know it might not be for everyone, but it sold me. I just love video games. Quick question. Do you believe Genesis will be a secret boss in Part 3? Honestly, it really depends. They love weaving in the compilation lore into this trilogy. So on that basis, the fact that we've got Deep Ground and probably going to have more Deep Ground potentially in Part 3, I think I wouldn't be surprised that we can go to that little crater wherever he is resting. I think it's near Midgar, right? It is near Midgar, isn't it? Like Sector 0. He's in Sector 0. Is he in Sector 0, like, technically during the events of the original Final Fantasy 7, if we take everything into account? I think he will be a secret boss. I think he will be a boss. He'll be a super boss. It really depends what their relationship with Gact is like, using his likeness again. I don't know what the ins and outs of that might be, but I'm hopeful. Hey Jen, excited to see you live. Do you do Twitch? Yes, I'm on Twitch exactly at the same time right now, the Final Fantasy X. The links to my Twitch channel should be plastered all over my about me's and stuff. Are you gonna cross stream the YouTube stuff on Twitch like the Warrior Hype guys, or would rather be in this chat? So I've spoken, Dan's mentioned this to me a few times. He's like, maybe you should like stream to your audience at the same time as us. But I suffer from like severe anxiety, and it can get really bad at sometimes, especially when I'm being a guest on his show. I don't want to take myself out, because obviously I want to talk to my community. I want to talk to you guys because I love talking to you guys, but I don't want to take away from, do you know what I mean? I don't want to, I find I can't get the wiring right in my mind to do that. So I much rather just go along with his flow, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's definitely possible. I mean, we've got Nero and Vice. Why not Genesis, right? What other games am I hoping for? That is a good question, Michael. I don't know if you remember from Game Awards 2020, might have been 2023 actually. But do you know Hello Games is the people that made No Man's Sky? They announced a new game called Light No Fire, and we've not heard about that game since that reveal. We could see that at Summer Game Fest. I like those type of games, and having No Man's Sky gameplay in a more fantasy setting, I would dig that, and I would love to play that with friends. Hey, appreciate the follow. I got my follows anonymous on Twitch, but I'm guessing that is the Final Fantasy X from YouTube coming over to the Twitch. So I'm going to shout you out. So thank you for that. Obviously, if you do follow, it's anonymous. But if you want to be like, hey, that was me, please talk about me, then feel free. It's just that a lot of people lurk, and I appreciate people lurking. Let's have a look what else people are saying. I hope I explained myself well in the situation about cross-streaming to Twitch, if that makes sense. Yes, I did hear about Gax showing up at Square Enix recently. I seen that he posted a pitch quite a couple of months ago now, right? He's in the Midgar, yeah. The chat over there took a massive note that I liked the look of the God of War game. It got me so intrigued that I started the 2008 version yesterday, and I'm bloody loving it. I can't wait. Hey Gun, welcome on in. Someone in your Ever Crisis guild is a dev. I'm slowly getting through chat, guys, so if I miss something, just let me know. Someone in your Ever Crisis guild is a dev who worked on No Man's Sky. I really like, go look at Light No Fire. Ems, do you know if when it comes out, are we playing? Like, we need to find dragons and build. I love doing that kind of stuff, so I want to be able to to do that stuff. I need to move this notification because chat's completely covering it up. For Bronx, here we go.
OG 30? You know what else is 30? Dash, dash, a 30-year-old.
Dash, dash. Bronx, thank you for 30 months on Twitch. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support, and I hope you're doing well. Hey, the Final Fantasy, it was you. Good stuff. Do you think we'll get playable Sephiroth, whether it's story stuff or secret unlock? Yeah, they've already got the gameplay for Sephiroth. We'll see more Zack, and Aerith will be playable in some sense, even if it's like combat simulator stuff. But I think there'll be something that will require to use her in the story somewhere, some way. But they won't want to waste those gameplay mechanics for Zack, Sephiroth, and Aerith, so they'll be reused in combat simulator stuff. I just hope the combat simulator can just generate areas of the world map instead of being in that boring thingy-mabob, right? There's been a lot of Forspoken style backlash. Oh, luckily I've not come across any of it, and I don't think I want to, because I can only guess what that's like. Don't think we'll see it here at Summer Games Fest, but I won't not give up on the game. I will not give up on the FF9 remake. I think it'll be announced after FF7 remake trilogy is wrapped up. FF9, I think I'll probably revisit on the YouTube when there's significant news, but probably around when the animated series is slated to come out, right? Yeah, I was pretty obsessed with No Man's Sky as well, Ems. I still go back to it time to time because the updates that they provide for it is incredible. Are sales for Rebirth great on Switch 2 on Xbox? I have no idea. I'm just going to go off what I've seen across my socials. A lot of people have picked up the game, both on Xbox and on Switch 2. A lot of people double dipping or triple dipping. A lot of people playing it for the first time. So I would like to think that, hey, it's probably doing all right. But no numbers, so I can't say it's doing amazing, can I? A Xerath team up in the live stream. I think we will probably get a Xerath team up. Good old Zack and Aerith. Why does my chat keep clicking to the latest message? I'm trying to read everything. Really hope that we get Sephiroth again. Yeah. It was fun to play with, Sephiroth was. The static, yeah, we need better simulator stuff. Need you to select Zack Sephiroth as common for any match unless the character is restricted. Yeah, that would be cool. Even if you if you completed all of the things, it should let you have free reign. Let's make a party of Zack, Aerith, and Barrett or something like that. Let us just make an insane team. Give us the freedom to just really mess around with all the gameplay styles together and see how they work. Not sure about that cube on God of War. Must be more to it. Yeah, there's gotta be, right? But the cube made me laugh. I like a little bit of humor. Do you know what I mean? Every character has a sidekick that talks, right? We've got a talking mask in Crash Bandicoot that only says "Hulabaga" in the first couple of games, and then he talks to you between each level. You know, sidekicks have been around for a while. It doesn't bother me. It's what I grew up on ever since, Sonic and Tails. Tails can be right annoying, dying all the time. Let's see what else is being said. Some people upset that they changed the character model to look worse than the actress. Is that for God of War? It's a video game. Who cares? I'm playing the game. I'm not looking at the actor, like the model, my entire playthrough. I'm not going to stare at it and I'll probably rotate a couple of times, and appreciate the graphics, but I'm not going to be like, this is what my playthrough is based on. Let us change. We should be able to select the location we can fight in, like a fighting game, right? The combat sim needs to be in the gold saucer, and it needs to be like, choose your stage, choose your challenger, and all that. Demote Chadley from being the combat sim guy. Just put it in the gold saucer. think Rebirth will hit 6 million plus. Oh, yeah, that's pretty optimistic. I like it. Part 3 will have a meaty 3-minute trailer. I think it will have it. I don't think it will be a reveal. And a lot of people say, oh, it's just going to be a teaser like they did for Rebirth. But I really think Rebirth was in a unique situation. They had a 25th anniversary live stream of where they wanted to celebrate Final Fantasy VII. Of course, you're going to want to show the latest title, or at least tease it. I always consider the big reveal for Rebirth to be at Summer Games Fest, the closer. And one thing I forgot to mention in my video, is I mentioned that Final Fantasy 16 was at the Game Awards, but I forgot that Final Fantasy 16 was actually the closer for the Game Awards. So it gives me more faith that for the third time in a Jeff show, a Final Fantasy could close it, which would be cool. Let me see what else you are saying. I'm going to try and pull this chat out, and I'm going to try and make it... Oh, I tried to make it full screen, and it was like, nope. I'm going to pull you guys... There we go. I can read better now. For sure. Right. I'm going to just have it there. Let me see where... Again, if I've missed anything, just repeat yourself in chat, and I'm sure I'll pick it up. Just don't spam. Not seen that, but people are upset that I've read that bit. Tons of materialistic comments and puns. Oh, I don't understand that stuff. I just play games. I'm not here to debate things that I think shouldn't be in there. Who cares? Who cares? I'll see your Zach Harris sim selectable and raise you Turks as teammates. Turks as teammates, Bronx? Oh, don't tempt me. Heard that the previous God of War games will had this talking skull or something, people being upset about the cube. I know, the cube made me lol. Jen, when we get the trailer tomorrow, what do you think realistic will get terms in length and what's shown? Okay, I think I briefly meant, I think it'll be like a 2-minute trailer. Oh yeah, appreciate the follow. Thank you. I think it'll be a trailer. I think it'll be hype, because I was saying in my video, right, let's remove ourselves from our Final Fantasy circle for a second. If we just seen a game get revealed and they only reveal the title, we would be pissed, right? We'd be like, that's what they're ending on. So I feel like if it is going to be the closer, they're going to want a trailer to get everyone hyped and everyone on board. The first 2 games are everywhere to play now, so there's no excuse technically for people not to get invested ready for the 3rd game. Same with what they did with God of War at the State of Play, right? They've announced this God of War game, which you need knowledge of the first 2 modern games to do. It's made me go back and want to play the first 2. So it could, they want to have something hype for that. If it is only going to be a teaser, if it's only going to be a title teaser, I think they will only throw it in the middle of the show. I think it's going to be it's got to be the close. It doesn't make sense to have it anywhere else. Personally, as a Final Fantasy fan, you're right. That's where I'm at, really. Let's Fairy Craft. What's the opening at FF7 Part 3? I will say that. I will talk about that in a minute. I'll try and keep it brief, but let's see what else we've got. Think that I'm not far from the truth. Is that me? Am I not far from the truth? I don't know. I try to be as realistic as I can. You guys are talking about the opening now. Do you think they'll say Let's Mosey in the trailer? They've got to, right? Or even if they introduce, imagine Jeff saying it. The rumors were true. Let's Mosey. New God of War will probably hit fall 2027. It's good that they reuse assets. Yeah, it's always good to reuse assets to get them games out faster. Game development ain't what it used to be back in the day. Just talking about the opening part. Oh, I feel like I'm so behind chat because I'm trying to get everybody's message the best I can. So I apologize. I will talk about the opening in a minute. I'll give you a brief. I think I've caught up with everything. Mr. Final Fantasy, welcome on in. I'm doing well. How are you? Just where they're going to try and take the Capcom route to really slowly reveal it. Well, I'll make the comparison. Last year's Summer Game Fest, we got the reveal of Resident Evil 9 Requiem. That came out at the end of January, right? Or February. It came out not so long ago. I feel like Part 3 could replicate that thing. You have the trailer here at Summer Game Fest. You could probably appear at a Nintendo Direct, maybe another State of Play, Tokyo Game Show, Game Awards. There's plenty of marketing that writes itself revealing it here. If you're gonna, because I think the release date's gonna be, I was a January guy because I was like, but it doesn't have to hit an anniversary date or month or anything like that. It doesn't have to. But they like releasing the Final Fantasy VII games in that first quarter of the year, or winter, right, quote unquote. So I'm going with a hard February. I am at the moment, hard February, no later than April though. But that's, I don't know if that's part of me wanting to cope, but I'm just going off just how games have been revealed nowadays. It works, and Square seem to be doing that with their AA titles. Like Dragon Quest VII had 6 months marketing. Octopath Traveler 0 had like 4 months marketing. I know they're smaller games, but I feel like that they've been trialing that instead of announcing things way out of a thing. No, you've not polluted my chat at all, the Final Fantasy. It's absolutely fine. Okay, I feel like I'm caught up to a place where I can probably... I have done a video on the intro, but I think an interview that Hamaguchi did kind of null and voids it, but I still think it could happen. I'm just going to say it's a mistranslation. He didn't say that. But here we go. This is what I think. One consistent in all of the Final Fantasy VII games, whether it's Dirge Cerberus, Crisis Core, Advent Children, the OG 7 remake and rebirth included, in the intro, Midgar is always featured. It always has been. Midgar is such the most recognizable thing of Final Fantasy VII when it comes to a location. So I was thinking, well, how can we implement Midgar in the opening of FF7 Part 3? There's two ways you can do it. You can obviously do what they did in Rebirth and go back to Zack, because that's where we left Zack off in the church. Or we could build up what they left off in Rebirth with the war between Wutai and Shinra. We could have Midgar, but all the military planes and helicopters, the Gelnickers, taking off from Midgar and heading towards Wutai, of where it will then pan to the tiny Bronco flying, and that's how the game starts, that way, or something like that. And I think that I've always been obsessed with the line when Aerith says to Cloud, I'll send up smoke if she needs her. And obviously Cloud's just in a weird headspace, isn't he? So I feel like because this war's going off, they're flying the tiny Bronco. He's going to look out the window and he's going to see smoke, and he's going to glitch out and think, oh, it's got to be Aerith, and it's going to cause turmoil in the tiny Bronco. They're going to get in the crossfire. They need to crash land again. We're finally saying goodbye to the tiny Bronco because it's absolutely done, because it's a Shinra property and Wutai mistake it for a Shinra property, and they crash land on Wutai. They get split up. That's how we then get introduced to Vincent, having Vincent and Cloud as a combo at the beginning, with Cloud losing his mind and Vincent being dark. Great way to introduce story and mechanics. And then Cloud was going to have a Dark Knight mode with his Buster Sword, which complements well with Vincent. And then they meet up with Yuffie, and then they do the Wutai arc with the war, and then they go to the north. And I'm missing a load of there's holes in it, I know, but if I was to explain, if I was to give you a good couple of hours of explaining it, that's where I was going to go with it. there's holes, so please like say no, that's not going to work, Jen. It's fine. I know it's not going to work, but I have a good. Woohoo! John with the 32 months. I appreciate that. Brian was so enthusiastic with that woohoo. It's like woohoo. With the 5 gifted subs, they went out to Ocean, Ice Tiger Zone, they went to Testament, Babbler 31, and the Northern Hollow. Thank you for that. Where can you find... hold on a minute. Where can I find... hold on. My chat said... Oh, CR Morningstar. Good to see you. I've not missed your chat. Hoping that the early part of 2007, because Falcom seems to always put trails in autumn. I just didn't want to miss some chat. Now, John, before you say anything, I appreciate it as always, but I do have a message from someone that I need to read. I've not written this, by the way. Are you ready for this? I think you'll be happy to know that my daughter has given me some lemon toxic wastes from her school bag. I've been told to say that. It's written. And it's with this. It was with this. It was. So John, it's up to you. It's up to you what you want. I'm not doing all 3. No way. I'm not doing all 3. You either want the 5 beans or the 3 beans and a toxic waste, which is going to be funny because the YouTube folks are not going to really know what's going on. They're going to be like, "What's Jen doing?" Really excited to see what Nights of the Round are going to take. I have a theory video dropping. Dropping next week. Everyone's replying to that message, so it's like I'm getting all this. I'm getting this massive lore dump now. I feel like I've got to read it all. Don't think it's going to be actual separate. I think maybe separate. I mean, they've got to continue to weave the summons into the main story, right? Because each summon has a unique story tied to the region, and they have a unique story tied to the lore as well, especially with Shiva and stuff like that. But I did say I do 2 when I ran out of lemons, right? I've got lemons back now. Lemons have returned. So John, it's up to you. If you want me to do 5 beans, I'm more than happy to do 5 beans. Or I can do 3 beans and a toxic waste of your choosing, right? Also, on the YouTube side, if you're wondering what I'm about to do, I've got this incentive just to get people involved with subscribing. On YouTube, it's called Channel Members. If you want to become a channel member on YouTube, I really don't push this very much, but there's a couple of tiers. The beginning tier it's just if you want to support me, like if you want to throw some... So with the gifted sub going to, I don't know who that went to Wilson Statics. I don't know if that does anything. Is that do I owe something for that? But on YouTube, if you want to contribute, if you decide to become a channel member, you get your name at the end of every single video with a nice little FF7 style nameplate. Obviously that nameplate improves if you want to commit a higher tier, or if you just want to support, do the lowest tier. You know, I'm not telling you. This is why I don't like plugging it, because it's just if you want to support, there's many methods you can do it. But in that incentive, while I'm live and it happens, I will eat beans of yucky flavors, and I've also got toxic wastes, which I really don't like. Serena, you must have missed it. I had a special note that was put on my desk with pink writing, and it said, "I think you'll be happy to know." It says "you say." It's telling me to say it. So it's a script. I'm not very good with scripts, but it says, I think you'll be happy to know that my daughter has given me some lemon toxic waste from her school bag. So, you know, I don't know where they came from, but they're here. Right, you want toxic waste and beans. I need to keep up with the gifted subs. Spoonie with the gifted subscription to Mr. Final Fantasy. I'm sure he's very appreciative of that. It means you don't get ads over on Twitch. I'm doing the toxic and beans. Okay, I don't want to miss anyone's chat, but I know that you're waiting for some suffering, right? Right, I'll do the 3 beans first. Spoonie, if you know what...
this one's on me! Thank you kindly.
Okay, well, let me try and work this out in my head. Serena, thank you for the tip. The tip, Rooney, is much appreciated. I'm slobbering because I know what my mouth is going to be going through in a minute. I don't know what I promise for that. Do I need to have 2 toxic wastes, or do you get a little? I can't remember what we did last time. What? I mean, I need a break from talking some FF7, so I don't mind. I'm gonna do John's first, and Spoonie, the gifted subs that you did a gifted sub and Ems did a gifted sub. Does that count towards anything? Are you guys scheming something? It's the equivalent of, okay. So it's up to you what you want, Serena. I think I know what that might be. But let me do John's first. It's bean time, guys. It's bean time. Right, let's see what we get. We've got cola or dog poo to start off. Great times, guys. Starting off with a bang. I'd say I'm about at 95% Lucas. I think that's a fair shout. I think 95 is a good, because there is still a little bit of doubt, but not controlling my overall thought process. That is vile. That one is just not great. That is the worst out of these beans, I've got to be honest. That and the chili one. I was a bit worried about today's stream because on Tuesday I had my teeth deep cleaned at the dentist. Finally went, by the way, guys. So my teeth were really sensitive, but they're not sensitive. They're not sensitive now. Hey, thank you for the channel membership, Morningstar. Thank you for becoming a channel member. I appreciate it. And then, Harry, you are. I'm getting so many messages through. I'm losing it here. Gave out 2 community gift subs. Much appreciated. They went out to RU Juice and PR Punk. Jesus. Okay, next bean, right? Next bean. Someone needs to tell me what beans I'm on, man. Where are we at? Oh, it's a cherry and chili. No. No. Today sucks. Oh. No. Oh. Ah. 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 Oh. So I've got more. I've got 5 more beans after. Okay. Final Fantasy Part 3 at Summer Game Fest. Our Game Awards on Tokyo Game Show. I'm very confused what you're saying there, Josh. Are you saying that you want Part 3 will be at Summer Game Fest, or you think it'll be Game Awards on Tokyo Game Show? You kind of put everything into what? That was not Cherry M's. That was far from. That is still burning my mouth, guys. Why is it still burning my mouth? What if I'm a great actor and they're actually delicious? Oh, there's no scolding on my tongue, but you got to take my word for it. Okay, this is bean number 3. Orange or rotten fish. Okay, let's do it. 3rd bean here. Oh, wait. No. I made a mistake. I swear that tasted like orange for a second. What the I got... My mouth is still burning from the chili.
Cool, blimey!
Core blimey. Final Fantasy VII Part 3 for Summer Game Fest tomorrow. Yep, I think we're all in that same boat. Does anyone have any doubt for tomorrow, even if it's a small bit? And it's okay. I've got a little bit of doubt too. It's okay to have doubt. But I think my positiveness of the situation is a lot better. Right, I've got to have this lemon toxic waste then. Man, I know I'm going to be having a go at in the morning. I have 1% doubt. I have no doubt. I have doubt. I have 0 doubt, but I've heard a few things with the grapevine. Part 3 refund. Okay, I don't think it'll be that title. I have a feeling. That might not be the title, unless you're doing play on words, and you're like, I have mini doubts. Everyone's got different kind of doubts. I think of it like snow in my area. I'll believe it when I see it. Right, John. Guys, I'll carry on with the chat in about 5 minutes because right, okay. Oh. God damn it, why?
Oh my.
I'm not, and I can assure you that's not the case. Thing is though, when I was younger, I could do spicy and I could do sour. What the hell's happened with my taste buds, man? What happened? I used to be so good. I got old. Oh. Right. I'm going to do the crunch now, guys. It's ASMR time. Even like sometimes if I'm on off, sometimes.
Anyone thirsty?
Yeah, good choice. Thank you. All right. Ooh. Even when I'm having like a mild chicken korma curry and I'm having it on a bad day, it's hot and I'm like, this is a korma. What on earth is going, like, it's just, yeah. Serena, I don't even know if I asked, but what are you wanting? Because no worries, catch you later. Have a great day, Kamikaze. Appreciate you coming on by. Three beans and and then I've got to do 5 beans after that. Right, here we go. 3 beans, let's do it. Oh, cherry and chili. Why is this happening? Please just give me some nice cherry. Here we go, guys. I just wanted to talk about Final Fantasy VII Part 3, guys. That's all I wanted to do. Oh, the lemon numbed it. Kamikaze sadly wasn't here for the chat and beans. I know, bless him. I think he tried. I think his FF7 remake Part 3 refunded didn't hit.
Cool,
very nice. Oh, I'm okay. I'm all right. It was the lemon. It was the lemon. It was chilly, Serena. It was chilly. Was that the first one? Was that only the first? Oh, it was the first one, wasn't it? It was the first. Okay, number 2. Apple and snot. Or snot, not apple and snot. That would be a weird combination. This should be a bit more of a palate cleanser regardless of what it is, right? Here we go. It's a nice green bean. Look, that's how green it is. It just blends in with the green screen. It's a live stream bean, all right? I mean, it's not horrible because my mouth is still burning, but it ain't nice. It just tastes like wet brick and just moisture and grass. And Harry, let me tell you a story with these. I'm sure chat will tell you, but I was on a quite a good streak with it. Like literally everyone was nice. But I've got some proper bad ones. Proper bad ones. Right, number 3. Just give me some sweetness, please. Oh, that's on cherry and chili again. God damn, this is the 3rd one. Give me some cherry goodness, please. Oh, why is that delayed? For those on YouTube that don't know the context, I know that Morningstar knows the context because he's here pretty much every stream. But I'm eating beans because of incentives I have for subs and channel members. So Just bear with me. Once I get through this, we'll talk more Final Fantasy VII. I know that's what you're here for. I know you're excited. You can't wait. You're on the edge of your seat. And we're going to talk about it. We are. Everyone's just watching me suffer right now, okay? Oh, my tongue. I can't feel my tongue, guys. Is it still there? Yeah, it's still there. What, Serena, you said a very mild toxic waste, right? You said one of the mild ones, right? That was what you said? I don't even know where they are. You said you didn't say lemon, did you, right? Did not say lemon, did you? Oh, okay. Damn it. I mean, you can change your choice if you want to. Remember, I've only got 3 of these. I got 1 left, and then I'm gonna treat unless there's a stash in the house that I'm not aware of and someone's keeping them because they want me to suffer when they watch back these VODs. Definitely going to get a question in the morning. Can I watch back your live stream, please, to see what happened? And I want to be like, oh, I knew it. Bloody knew it. Right. There it is again. Hold on, let me just check something before I take this. I'm interested. I'm interested because YouTube does this live thing where you get like this nice little bar chart of concurrent viewers and it tells you how many people are in chat. I don't usually look at numbers. It says 17 at the moment, and it looks like there might be a couple of dips every time I take a bean by the looks of it, which is crazy. They're not a fan of the beans, guys. Which is fine. It is tight, but they need to know. If they were here all the time, they'll know the drill. All right, where are you guys gone? Here we go. Ready? We're doing it. I'm not... I don't know what it feels. It feels like when it touches my tongue, that my tongue instantly gets like bumpy, like goosebumps, and then that's how it reacts. It's like my pores are attracted to the lemon. It's like sucking it in when I don't want it to do that. These are called toxic waste. These are, Harry, these are hazardly sour candies. Some of the flavors aren't too bad, but lemon for me is just not the greatest, as you can see, because I keep getting thrown. Right. Okay. ASMR time, guys. I know that's what you're really here for. Ooh.
Me? Gungaga.
My tongue. I feel like my tongue's given out on me because of the chili, the combination of 2 chili beans and 2 lemon toxic wastes. I tell you what, if it's all right with you folks, do you mind if I give it like 30 minutes before I have 5 more beans again? Is that all right? Is that okay? Just to, you know, just so I can, because I don't think I'm going to be able to. I don't think I'm going to be able to taste the beans. I don't think I'm going to be able to taste them. I just don't think I'm going to. Bean bank said to 5. Whew. Appreciate, and honestly, when it comes down to it, I know I do it for your entertainment. It's me that set up the rules and the incentives, but I do appreciate all the support. I appreciate the gifted subs, the tips, and everything else in between. Just being here, witnessing it, witnessing the pain. Right, here's a question for everyone. Okay, let's say that it does not show at Summer Game Fest. Where do you think, what is the scenario that you're playing in your head? Or do you just think, you know what, I'm just not going to think about it for a while and I'll just wait till it comes instead of speculating? Obviously, your boy here is going to keep speculating until the time comes. He exhausted the FF9 remake till I buried it in its grave, of which I did. I made one final video on that. But does anyone like have a, or they're just going to think that they just don't know what Square's doing? Like, where could it show up next for its debut trailer? Feels like if it's not tomorrow, the Game Awards. Yeah, my mind goes to the Game Awards as well. See, Gun, I'm not doubting Tokyo Game Show, but I don't think it would be Tokyo Game Show just because the FF7 Remake Trilogy project has been very Western focused to its debuts and its trailer. It has showed up at Tokyo Game Show, but that's after it's debuted at a Western show like a Game Awards or a TGA or a State of Play. I just don't think, I think I don't know how big the Japanese audience is for the Remake Trilogy, but I'd like to think, from what I can see, that it's bigger in the West. I might be wrong. There might be somewhere out there with numbers and I could be wrong. It could be a State of Play. It really could be a State of Play, and it doesn't have to be a PlayStation exclusive, right? It can show up there. But yeah, I think, Jeff, honestly, when I was watching back both I watched the Game Awards 2022, the Game Awards 2023, and Summer Game Fest 2023, and Jeff absolutely loved the fact that Final Fantasy was there, and 2 of those 3 times it was closing the show. Final Fantasy 16 closed the show in 2022 at the Game Awards. Rebirth closed the show at 2023 Summer Game Fest, and obviously at 2023 Game Awards we had the theme song debut, which is crazy. I can't remember where Hollow debuted in the remake marketing cycle. I don't know when I don't know if it was just a YouTube video drop or something, or just part of a trailer, but they're big deals. So Jeff has got the you know, and he's been at Square Enix offices in Japan many times. He's always trying to work out something like, what have you got for me? What can we do? And I think it's a no-brainer. I don't know if I'm saying that because I'm excited for the game. I think part of it is, but when you look at it realistically, there's no better place for it to show. Very poor form if it does show up tomorrow. What do you think your backup name for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 is going to be if it's not called Return or Return? I don't think it's going to be Returns. It just does not sound very good. I think Return as just without the S is a more sharper, because it just makes me think if the games were called Final Fantasy VII Remakes, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Final Fantasy VII Returns. I know that they did Lightning Returns, but that's more of a solid subtitle to a game, right? But as a backup one, for me, I've really started to become quite a fan of Reclaim, because it's the 2-barreled, it starts with RE, 2 syllables, sorry, starts with the RE, and it fits quite nicely into especially Sephiroth and what he's been saying during Rebirth, and what it's one of the first lines in the Rebirth trailer, right? Sephiroth wants to reclaim his birthright or something. So it's a good choice. But I think it's something that I know that I can always get people to answer when I ask that question, because it's such the biggest unknown, right? Square's been blundering over. They've had sloppy recovery. Yeah, I mean, they're in the middle of their reset, and it seems like, especially when it comes to their triple A's, it looks like Final Fantasy VII and its remake project is the most consistent out of like Kingdom Hearts, Nier, Dragon Quest. Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 has been the consistent, so we don't even know what, like, I'm sure Final Fantasy 17 is being worked on or being concepted. There's probably is being worked on by some team at the moment. I'm just wondering if that's, you know, that's going to be good. As Drakengard Tania fan, help me get something from both of those franchises. Yes, I think we'll hear about Kingdom Hearts when they're ready. I think Kingdom Hearts will be not like Dragon Quest, where there's been a reset in development or anything like that. I think we'll hit. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are confident we're going to hear something during the 25th anniversary to that. I think Nomura may have said something in an interview. I've not really looked too much into it. So when I put a Kingdom Hearts video up on the channel, not very many people are interested. But I like Kingdom Hearts, so I'll keep on doing it anyway. I like Reclaim, Return, Refresh. I like Refresh. Refresh. That's refreshing. Reclaim was my first pick way back as soon as I heard the first Rebirth trailer. It's a fair shout. I've been a Rebirth stan. I actually put out a tweet on Twitter on the 11th of June 2022 with a logo concept and the return name. And I'm sticking to my guns with that one. There's not much to show me much doubt in that title for me personally. Hamaguchi is such a put past. I think Hamaguchi is just really excited for the game that he's made. I really do. I think he just wants to show something. He's pretty much biting his tongue. He spoke about the High Wind being a big part of the game years ago now. Like, he is excited for his project to, you know, to come full circle. Bless him. Final Fantasy VII Replace. Nightbot, shut up. Surely it has to be here. I'm starving at this point. I think it will be. I mean, Hamaguchi is he really is the GOAT, because he's been going out to all the media tours, doing all the interviews, going as many places as he can. I don't know, maybe, and he's the main man. So maybe they were, and maybe they were like, maybe it's a bit too early for this. I think that's why a lot of people thought. This is why I thought the Game Awards last year was a good bet, because from September up to December, Hamaguchi did start doing those interviews, and when you're covering the content and you read through these things, you can't help but think, oh, well, this seems like it's part of a marketing cycle, but we're very off. Oh, I'll send you a link, Monitor. It's from Sing for the Laughter. We always have the music in the background. It's got a 24/7 lo-fi YouTube channel, which I have on all the time, including these streams. And that was a bit of FF2. We've got some FF5 playing now, but I'll just throw the link in chat for you. So if you want to save it or throw him a sub, he uploads loads of stuff. I think he's just done some Chronos Trigger stuff. I'm hoping he'll get to do some Dragon Quest stuff. I might have to jump in and say, hey, do some Dragon Quest lo-fi. Yeah, that's the main thing I would not understand if it was exclusive, especially. Like, why would you have such a short release span between Remake and Rebirth on Switch 2 and Xbox, give it some insane marketing. Like usually when a game gets ported to another console, it just gets ported to another console. But this has had an announcement, a release date, like marketing. And that's why I believe that marketing for Part 3 started back in January when Remake came out and switched to an Xbox, because it's all part of the thing. We want everyone in the same train, as you will. And we go on. And if they go, sorry guys, it's only it's exclusive to PlayStation. Like, I don't know what the install base and the first timer base is for Switch 2 and Xbox for people playing the Remake trilogy. But if they're committed to playing on them consoles, and then they've committed, and they're like, oh man, they're really giving us Final Fantasy VII. Like, we got Remake and Rebirth within the span of like six months, and we're going to be on par with the PlayStation and PC crew, ready for Part 3. And then they just say, sorry guys, it's a PlayStation exclusive. That's a major fuck up in my mind. I mean, I'm a PlayStation guy, so I'll be playing it day one regardless, but that's less people to talk about it with. That's less people to be invested in it. I mean, what does that tell? I just don't... why would they do that to themselves? I don't understand. Like, and I don't think there's any explanations that will make me understand why would that be a good move. Unless they'll... I don't know. We'll see. But it would be really annoyed. I would be really annoyed. I'd be more annoyed with the people that have committed to their Xbox and Switch 2 playthroughs. It is, yeah. I'm hoping. I mean, they are showing promise. I mean, that Dragon, even though it's, you know, the wait for Dragon Quest 12 is a little bit longer, they were honest, and they've not done that in the past. You know, think of flipping Final Fantasy's versus 13 to 15. Like, there was no, and just that whole thing, like, they just went with it, right? And they have been honest. Like, you think of all the AAA, not the double A releases, like Octopath Traveler 0, the HD trilogy for Dragon Quest, then bringing over games that were stuck on other platforms to other platforms. Like, they've been working hard to make sure that they're a multi-platform studio. They still made a couple of more mistakes. I don't know why Bravely Default went to Xbox and PC and it didn't go to PS5. I am not understanding what's going on there. That's another... I can understand Bravely Default being a Switch 2 exclusive, because that could possibly have been a deal in the making for a while. But the fact that they only bought it over to... it's a bit confusing. So there's still a couple of slip-ups. I mean, they do have the... I really want them to bring Bravely Default 1 and 2 to PlayStation. They need to do that. Kingdom Hearts... all of the Kingdom Hearts games need to go to Switch 2 natively. They need to do that. I think that would be wise of them going forward with Kingdom Hearts in 2027 for the 25th anniversary. I mean, it's quite possible we might see Kingdom Hearts at the Nintendo Direct next week. I think at the Nintendo Direct next week we will see 2 Square games. I think one will be a HD 2D title, and I think the other one will be Kingdom Hearts coming to Switch 2. Do I know anything? No. It's a shot in the dark. And yes, Final Fantasy 13 trilogy. I feel like that could turn up tomorrow. It could, or it could show up at the Xbox showcase, which would be a great place to announce it, because it's the only place where it's available. But it's a possibility, right? It's not confirmed yet, but all signs are pointing for it to be taking place on the 9th of June is the latest I've heard. I got well confused. My YouTube stream's playing my intro video for some reason. It's not, it's running behind for some reason. Why is my chat not working properly? I'm not getting any. But I should imagine this is coming from someone that knew when the Switch 2 was getting announced. This is coming from someone that called Star Fox. It's also coming from someone that said that Remake Part 3 is going to be at Summer Game Fest. Someone that says that the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake's coming out this year. Most of his predictions have been spot on, so we'll see. But I think Square will have a bigger presence. Everyone says, oh, Square didn't show up at the State of Play. They've not really showed up at a State of Play for a long time. They've not debuted a lot of games at a State of Play anyway. For a long time now. They do it at Directs. They do it at Nintendo Directs. It's usually Directs that we hear a lot of the Square games get, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was DQ7 announced at a Direct. I know that it had a showing at a State of Play and everyone was really disappointed when they started talking about it. But I think Octopath Traveler 0 was a closer for a Nintendo Direct. Dragon Quest HD was all debuted at a Nintendo Direct. All of the Square are just not throw anything. But this is exactly what happened last year. They didn't announce it. They had nothing announced until June last year. Like all the games that came out from June all the way till what the last game that came out was will be The Adventures of Elliot, was all announced June afterwards. So I have faith that we're probably going to see maybe another Square game at Summer Game Fest, and we'll probably see 1 or 2 at the Nintendo Direct. Oh no! Yeah. Of course, a lot of people just kind of see that they don't show up somewhere, and then they create the discourse. But we all know how they've worked for the past couple of years. They will announce things, especially their AA projects, within 6 months of releasing, maybe less. So there could be a game that's announced at the Summer Game Fest or at the Nintendo Direct that we could be playing in September, the month that all the games are coming out, right? Dun, dun, dun. Spoonie, like, if I was to harken a guess, I'm gonna say, do I take a shot in the dark and say that Chrono Trigger something will be announced at the Nintendo Direct, just as a wild take? Because it could happen, right? It's crazy. During that, the thing is though, during Summer Game Fest tomorrow, it's going to be exactly the same, because everyone's going to be announcing their release dates. I've seen an image floating around of the games coming out in November, and it's a really funny image. Let me see if I can find it. You've probably seen it, but if I can find it, I'll show you. You know what it's going to look like. Let me see if I can find the... it's probably on... So look, games... Yeah. But just look at it. It's just funny to look at. Let's have a look. Okay, here we go. I'll see if I can switch this across so you guys can see it. Just throw chat in there. And then bring that up. Make that full screen. Bring that over here. Let's see. Do I have my YouTube thing? Okay, that doesn't work. What? There we go. That is November. That is the month of November, guys. Everyone's staying well away. It's just funny to look at. I expect Nintendo to announce something for November because they don't give a fuck. I tell you what, should we dive into some Final Fantasy VII on the hour? I think that's a good chance for us to jump in. In the last stream, we managed to beat Emerald. I have actually grinded off stream, and I have got everyone's 4th limit break because I didn't want to do that on stream because I felt like it was going to be too long. So I put in an extra couple of hours and leveled up a little bit. Not too much because EXP is hard to come by. It was more about just getting the flipping limit breaks, if I'm honest. Thinking back of it now, I should have just clicked them in. Should have just took the easy route, but I did not do that. I'm gonna, yes. Did I? I beat him though. I beat him. I can't go against him again. After all the crashes we got there, man. We fought that guy so many times. Too many times, right? Yeah, I'll load up the. I need to change the title on Twitch. I'm not too bothered about the title on YouTube. Let me see if I can grab the title. And I'll do the beans in about 20 minutes or something. Let's get that. Is there any Square Enix games apart from Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts? I'm eliminating all the big boys there that you'd like to see possibly get something in the next couple of events that are to come. I think me personally, I think it's Final Fantasy, but I was going to say 13 trilogy. Personally. Oh, it's all right, Serena. I've copied and pasted. I've just got a Control-C, Control-V of my one from last time already on a notepad. I got it. It's day 17 apparently. Chrono Trigger. Yeah, probably Chrono. I think a lot of people are going to say Chrono Trigger. But its anniversary year is officially over now. But we need to stop. I need to stop tying everything to an anniversary year. Because if there's one thing I've learned, especially with the Final Fantasy IX remake stuff, because they're doing the exact same thing with Final Fantasy X. Poor Final Fantasy VIII though, right? Saga Frontier. Hey, last year Saga Frontier 2 got a shadow drop. They could shadow drop another Saga game. They shadow dropped that last year. This time last year, if I remember correctly. I've lost you guys again. Yeah, I think it's definitely an expectation that I latch onto when I'm covering stuff. I'm like, it's easy to make stars align when it's an anniversary. It's why I know that I'm falling into the trap already when it's Kingdom Hearts, but I know that Nomura has already said that he's going to have something more to say about Kingdom Hearts during its 25th anniversary. So it's like, okay. So I'm thinking in today's stream, I want to take on the Chocobo at North Crater and probably Ruby Weapon, as well as Ozma. They're 3 bosses that I want to beat. I really can't be bothered to backtrack stuff to unlock the Calamity boss fight, and I'm sure you guys will forgive me, but we got 3 more super bosses to get rid of, which I'm determined, which is the white chocobo at North Crater, Ruby Weapon, and Ozma in the Shinra Mansion. So let me know what you want to see me go against first, and we will try. I have carried on from my demo save on Rebirth on Switch 2. Yes, Great Glacier, sorry. What did I say? What did I say? North Korea? Probably said North Korea. I can do Choco first if you want to, if that's what you want to see. I don't know what to expect from that boss. Am I casually playing? I am. I did say North Korea. I thought I did. North Crater, we need to do the last of the enemy skill grind. And I think we should be. I think if I'm good at these super bosses, we should be able to get. I should be able to get it done by next thing. I think it's a boss. You got to give it a Zio nut, if I remember correctly. Which I've got. I checked my menu. I don't know where I got it from. It must have dropped from an enemy. But yeah, let me load it up. I think we can probably get, because I'm streaming again on Saturday, of course. Though I feel like Saturday might be a talking and playing stream, pending on what happens on Friday, right? But let me load up 7th Heaven. Let me get that on go. Let's play. Hopefully everything loads straight away. So I was playing it earlier. We shall see. So I'll go for Ruby first, but if you guys could give me general Ruby tactics that I should go for, let me know. I might just go head first and see what happens. Hope for the best. Where's my controller? Okay. I've done that gun. I did it. It's W magic. I've got it. I just need to beat Ruby so we can get X attack, which is 4 times cut, which I want to get. Where are you guys? PS5. Is that what I want? No signal, of course. Okay. Right. I was trying to get a screenshot, actually. I was standing in front of the meteor. I was trying to get a screenshot for, like, doing a part 3 type speculate. I was like, oh, that could be a dead good thumbnail. But I like to have my images on my thumbnails to the right-hand side. I'm not very good at doing thumbnails when something's focused in the middle. I was like, that could be a good thumbnail for a future video. Also, for some strange reason, because we got the Mazamune for Cloud. The texture's well messed up when you go into towns. Look at this. I don't know if you can see, but it's just took textures from random items. Like there's a bit of the Ultima weapon there. There's an eye on there. I don't know why it's done that, but we'll roll with it. Kill 2 party members and revive when the hands go into the sand. Okay, so I need to kill 2 party members. Let's do it. Let's try it. Who should I have as my living legacy during the battle? My biggest damage dealer, or does it matter? Cloud. Okay. Cool. What I need to do, though... maybe. I'll just do Cloud anyway. Why not? I've been doing a lot of things with Cloud, so... So, when it... Okay. Materia, I better get rid of Final Attack and Phoenix, right? Because that's not going to help me out when I kill Aerith. Is there anything that I should have for Cloud, then? That's going to help? Do you think? Night Ems. Appreciate you coming on by, and thank you for the sneaky gifts up today. I appreciate it. Have I got dazers? How many dazers have I got? I've only got 2 dazers. Shall I W item that? That biatch? Can I do that? I think I can, right? I bring that to the top. I can't remember how to W item that off the top of my head. And then if I go to... Okay, let's try that. Saves me some time. Let's try... let's get rid of that, and then I'll move that down. And then if I go grab Hades... Oh, you know what? I can do that, right? Shall I just do that instead of WI and let's just do this on the fly, shall we? There we go. There we go. No worries, Chrono. Look at that. I was going to do it anyway, it just saved me some time. Okay, right, let's kill Aerith and Tifa. That is the Ultima... sorry, what's it called? It's just called Ultima, the real-time game editor for FF7. Alright, let's get rid of... But what? I... Come on. There we go. Right. Done. Hey. So, yeah. My bad. Tifa! Right. So I'll just go in and... Man, it's been so long. I usually just overpower Ruby pretty easy. I've never tried to fight him on a legitimate scale. But here we go. Here we are. Well, that was not a great start. I'm paralyzed. Well, that escalated quickly. He didn't do his little arms, right? Okay, so they've changed it. They've changed the fight. Maybe I need to have them alive. Let's just try and have them alive. Phoenix, final attack. And then I'm also gonna have who's got Knights of the Round? Has Tifa got Knights of the Round? Have I got W Summon? Yeah, Bahamut, Knights of the Round, right. I need W Summon. And then I will put on Mime for Aerith. Let me try that. Let's try that. I'm going to save on the second file here. Let's see what we got this time. I always thought it sucked that Ruby Weapon gets generic battle music. Right. What? He is just going straight. I'm just gonna roll with it this time, see what happens, because I'm not really getting too much damage on him, which sucks. Let's see if I can attack with me. Right, now we've got the... Oh, now he does it. Let me use Daisies. Ultima. How dare he? Does Daisies not work? Bahamut 0 and 5 spells, yeah. Alright, everyone's back to life. Let's see if we can... Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I mean, it's got 8% chance of hitting, right? That 80% is just not doing much for me, is it? Okay. Right. We need to reassess the situation here. I think what I'm going to do is, because I've got Bahamut 0. Let's try again. Let's see what we can do here. Big swing. Do this. Oh, Tifa. Now I'm miming the wrong thing. Alright, let's try it again. W magic, let's use full life. And then let's use Curaga. But what's Aerith doing, man? W summon, let's try again. Alright, then I'm gonna do mine. So this should lower his defense, right? That's what we want. Wait, oh, you said Bahamut 0. I'm using Neo Bahamut. Neo Bahamut does... that the leaf? Is Neo Bahamut? I don't know. Let's see how much this damage this does to the guy anyway. Oh, it did quite a bit of damage. Super Quake. Don't like the sound of that. Oh, someone jumped. Okay. So I'm trying to think. We should. What we should do is try if Mime works. Like if I use Mime again with Aerith, see if it casts Neo Bahamut, or if it tells us that it can't be done because of the charge depletion. Got a lot of counter attacks though, which sucks. Super Quake, that's going to finish off Aerith, so she's going to have to use final attack. Oh no, it didn't. Oh, okay, so Mime does work, and it has unlimited uses by the looks of it. She's been able to use this twice now. So I'm trying to get to know his AI and how he works, so we can learn from it and see what we can do from that. So homing laser seems to be a counter. So do we want to defeat his little tentacle friends, or are we just going to be aiming for him? He's just gonna... Ultima is like trying to figure out how to tackle this. Meltdown. We need some FF8. We need to draw some first, right? Trying to think what we can do. Is there a strat out there for Ruby Weapon? On new thread. Let's have a look, see if anyone's got one recorded. Ruby Weapon, new threat. There's someone doing it. I don't know if I want to watch someone doing it, because it looks like it's most of the videos doing Ruby Weapon and New Threat is like 20 minutes long. Okay, let me see. Let me just have a quick look at someone defeating it in 7 minutes and see what they do. So I might be like, are they like? I'm trying to think what this is doing. I'm just having a look to see what they do. Renew. What does renew do? What's the renew spell and why don't I have it? So they're going, so what they're starting off with is they've used renew, they've used wall. Oh, maybe I need to use wall, you know? I'm trying to think what else are they doing? Comet. They're not really using attacks, they're just using magic. Okay. Okay. Maybe we need to really be buffed up. Let's have a look. So, Tifa might not be the one to use in this, you know. Because I might have to take the power soul off her and actually give her some. Oh, I've got another Masamune, and I might just give her that. And then we don't need to give her the curse ring anymore. Let's take that off her. Curse ring. We'll just put on a champion belt. And then Aerith has got the Mega All, right? Who's got Mega All? Is it Tifa? Mega All. Tifa doesn't need that. We'll give that to Aerith. Mega All. And then we'll also give her... We don't need... Yeah. Okay. Let's try... Gravity ain't gonna work on Ruby, right? I don't think so. Have we got any other things that we can use? So, oh, I do have Renew. Restore HP and Revive. Oh, maybe we can have that as well. Right. Let me just try that. Let me just do another save. And then I just need to I need to give Aerith, make sure she's got wall as well. So I'm probably going to do... who's got... Who has got... Who's got the barrier and stuff? Who's got... Who has barrier? Someone else got... Transform. Oh, Yuffie might have it. Seal. Barrier. Okay. Okay. Let's try that. I'll get everyone buffed up and we'll see what happens. What do you think... what magic do you think I should put with Octa magic? Bearing in mind it flipping... I feel like I need to use anything with Octomagic. I don't think I need to use Octomagic in this. Oh, yes, I do. Right. Let's try that. Oh no, we don't want to give it you, Tifa. We want to give it to Aerith. I'm trying to think what else we want to... Well, we'll put some fire on peeps. Pretty surprised I've not leveled up fire. Let's try that. Okay, let's see if we can go on a bit more of the defensive. Let's see what happens. Alright, we'll just get Pure Arga there. And then we'll go for... oh, I'm a bit slow to the party. Where's Wall? Why have I not got... Hold on a minute. I've not put Wall on. I need Wall. I forgot what... Can I run away? I need Wall. Not flipping... There we go. Oh, I've not learnt it yet. Ugh. I could just use Protect and Shell, can't I? I can just use Protect and Shell. Let's try it. Let's try it. Who's dead? Someone dead? Oh. I feel like it's an RNG thing, man. I don't want to get paralyzed straight off the... I need some anti-paralyze. Oh. You see what? I don't know if you've seen that, but obviously Aerith is using final attack. Aerith is using final attack, but I've got a successful run away. Is it immune to status effect? I've got no idea. I don't think so. Equip. Let's block Petrify. And we want to block Paralyze, right? So they need the Storm Ring. Okay, the Storm Ring will work. Oh, a couple of Storm Rings. Oh, that'll do. What are they immune to? Like, not immune to, so we can take advantage. Let's try again. Oh, missed him. It's not a good start if we can't fly into the guy. Right, we're going to start off with a Pure Arga. And then we're going to start off with Aerith using W Magic, and we're going to use Protect. And Shell. Oh, please survive, guys. Please survive. really don't think Tifa's limit is going to really work here. We'll try it. We missed a lot. Yep. Not great. Fire did nothing. Okay, Comet seems to do better for us. Hey, Salve Bison, welcome in. I sound like Mael. Harriet! Oh, please survive. Tifa's quite useless at the moment. Well, that's what I want to use. Haste. And then maybe... Curaga probably. Oh, Cloud's dead. I didn't even realize. Oop. I think this might be a tough one, you know. I have a feeling. Oh wait, I could just use Renew. And then Curaga. So I don't think we're going to do much damage. Ruby Ray, that is not great. I want to use Bad Breath and see what sticks. Summit hit. Nothing hit. Okay, fair enough. What do we want to do? Oh, Tifa died. No! I need Tifa! I don't really have much of a strat, if I'm honest. Can't think of anything that might work here. Ultima. It's game over. Game over. Well, it's not game over. I'm trying to think. I don't know how to beat this guy. If he's going to use Ultima again, right? Is he going to? Ruby Flame. Okay. Let's use Curaga. Let's use... Everything needs to use a Mega Elixir. Let's have a look. And then... Tifa's dead again. No! Tifa! Right, what I'm trying to do is get Tifa to use fuck. I got no strat. I got nothing. Absolutely nothing. Probably need to look up. Maybe how to do it. This guy, man. Alright, let's give you back the power soul, Tifa. And then let's give you back the cursed ring. Yeah, I mean, there's only one thing I can think of. It's uber lame. Let's try. Let's try this. Where's my wire getting stuck? Right. It's going to do no damage at all. What enemy skill would be good on this? Shadow Flare? Oh, I've got Shadow Flare. I didn't know I had Shadow Flare. Have they both got Shadow Flare? No, they don't. Maybe we can inflict slow on him. Maybe. Is this really going to do anything to Ruby? Nope. Damn it, what is this? Is his weakness well and truly just magic? Or is it like holy damage, maybe? Have a look. Have we got any? Got anything that does? Earth. Is weak against earth attacks. Damn it. Okey-dokey. Oh, I just heal him. I think I just healed him. I'm just seeing what will work on him. Have I got any earth enemy skills? Got any earth enemy skills? That? Wow. Alright, let's get... Can I just W magic, comment, comment. don't even know how much HP this guy's got, right? Should imagine it's probably like a lot. Can I continuously mime that? I wonder. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can. Let's have a look. Let's see if mime works. Let's see. Let's see if it works more than see if we can use it more than and then she uses Comet again. Maybe. And then I want to see if I can repeat that one more time. Let's have a look. We'll find out. There we go. Comet. Is it going to do it 8 times? And then a 9th time? 1. Okay, we might have a contender here. Which means I probably can do it Knights of the Round, right? So I would imagine that Knights of the Round will do more damage. Let's have a look. The only problem is I've got W summon on, so let's try it. Let's try, shall we? Ultimate end. Are we going to get big damage from Knights of the Round, or do we think it's nerfed against Ruby? So what will happen, Tifa will not be able to do the second cast, because it won't let her because of the new threat. I wonder if Aerith can still mime it twice. Let's have a look. So it'll say Tifa won't be able to do it. It should say in a minute. Ultimate end. It says summon charge depleted, but then we use mime, and then we'll see what happens. Will Aerith use it twice is the question. Aerith gives it more, because she's probably got a better stat, is getting it to do more damage. It's going to be insane what Knights of the Round's going to look like in there. Is it going to have a long animation in part 3? I feel like they got to, and then allow you to skip it afterwards. Does she do it again, though? Does she do it again? Does she do it again, and does she do it successfully? But, yeah. There's a trophy and an achievement just for watching it. So she can use it twice. She can use it twice. When Tifa can't. Interesting. So I'd assume that's probably how you cheese this, is miming. Because if I use mime again with Aerith, she's going to use Knights of the Round twice again. All being well. This will probably kill him, to be fair. I might just take the W if I'm honest. It did not. Oh wow, how much HP has this guy got? Right, see if we can do it again. Flame, mime. Let's see if it works. It does. Okay. Wow. Okay. It's gonna be crazy, right? That means if they can have 13 knights fighting with you, it means they can have the whole party fighting with you, right? Or maybe there might be a timer on each one appearing for a little bit, so you can try and do an ATB with each knight as it goes through each one. So there'll be like a little countdown before that knight disappears, before the other one comes in. And then you've got almost against time, trying to at least get a couple of ATBs in the best you can. Do you try and go for their one ATB attack, or wait for their 2 ATB attack before the next knight comes along? Because maybe one of the knights might have like a curative spell in the middle of it, so you can like be a bit more strategic with the Knights of the Round. Also, how much flipping HP does Ruby have? That's what I want to know. So we managed to use Knights of the Round. I know, like when you add it all together, what is it like? Around 15k per summon, maybe? Maybe 20k per summon? How many hits is Knights of the Round? It's 13, so and on average we're hitting about 2,000. So probably about 26,000. So not really that much at all. And if we're doing it twice, we're doing, let me math, 52,000. 52,000 each mime. And if this has got a couple of 100k, it's going to take a lot, isn't it? There he goes. I'll take that. I'll take it. I didn't really do anything. It was just lucky. And wasn't really... well, at least we got some more fire material, right? But I should imagine its defense is like way up here. Oh, I didn't mean to press triangle. Right, Burb or Ozma? Look at that sword, man, that texture. Burb or Ozma? Ozma, okay, we'll try Ozma. I think I watched how Ozma works. Ozma only attacks when you attack. So, I'm a bit more confident in going against him. I'll do Ozma, I'll do Beans, so I'll get these 3 bosses done, and then when we stream on Saturday, I'm gonna get them both done. When we stream on Saturday, we can just do the North Crater and finish. But yeah, I'm gonna get the 4 times cut from Calm. So that's going to help us out for Ozma, I think. Let's go. I really need to turn the back seat message off when I'm playing a game that I don't mind being back seated on. Calm dude. Let's go talk to him. Yo, my dude, I got my desert rose. There it is. Boom, X attack, and I'm probably going to give that to Cloud, if I'm honest. And then for Tifa, Tifa can have the other one. Tifa, where are you? Tifa, where is it? W attack. Right. We're also going to get rid of that. What did he have on before? What do we want? Yeah, safety bit, probably. Probably going to give Tifa the risk ring, you know. Because it blocks buffs, but I feel like I'm going to benefit from it. And then we will give you the fairy ring. Right, Ozma time. I'm so silly. I've done a whole playthrough and I've not even like promoted the mods that I'm using. That's my bad. I should have probably done it a long time ago. I have got them in the Discord. Anyone wants to copy and paste them? No. We've got a list. If anyone's kind enough to go over to Discord, Control C and Control V it. It'll just be in. Oh, there we go. I appreciate that, Serena. I'm using custom music though. I've made my own custom music. I've piggybacked off Marius's mod and added my own music as well. Right, let's do Ozma. So Ozma attacks every time you do an attack, which include, so having 4 times cut might be quite beneficial. So we'll see how it goes. Ozma should already be spawned in the Shinra mansion, right? Because we've already spawned him. Right, let's just go for it. Let's do this. So yeah, Ozma does not attack until we do something. So I'm going to go for a 4 times cut. Oh, that didn't do too much damage. Let's try. That doesn't do much either. Tifa's missing. Why is Tifa missing? I feel like I should give 4 times cut to... That's to be fair, Tifa can do some damage with 1 HP. But she's missing. Right, okay. Right, we'll get the final... Okay, I think I might give 4 times cut to Tifa. Deathblow just isn't... Deathblow would hit with Tifa, because every time we do an attack, Ozma will always... Maybe I need to give 4 times cut to... Yeah, I might give 4 times cut to Tifa. Is that going to just finish everyone off? So will he attack when I do healing stuff as well? Let me just see. So every time I take a turn, he's on it. Every time. So I need to be smart. Hey Autumn, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Tifa, come on, hit. Yeah, I think I need to give Tifa 4 times cut. Thursday is going well. It was going well. let's go for another. Yeah, I think Tifa 4 times cut. It's gotta happen. I know, I've got some minis. Some minis on the go. Have I got anything that's just going to cure status effects off the bat? I've still got 5 beans to have all of them. I took a break. I'm going to have to use I don't want to use items, but I'm going to have to. I know what I need to do. I think if I have status effects against Mini, I might be in for something here. Yeah. Okay. I think I got a plan. Have I got anything that just... Oh yeah, Remedy. I do not love the beans. I also had toxic waste as well. 2 toxic waste. You know what? 2 times caught. Tifa doing the damage there. Yeah, 4 times caught on Tifa. It's going to be a long process, but I think we can do it. And if I put on things that don't do that as well. Bonnets, Mega Sour, they come from... Oh, okay, I'll pick some up. Or will I? Let's give Tifa 4 times cut. Range exchange. Well, she actually wrote a note, Autumn, for today's stream. This is why I've had toxic wastes. I'll read you the note. And it says it says you say, and then you can't see it. It says you say, and then it's in pink writing. So it says, I think you'll be happy. This is for you guys, by the way. I think you'll be happy. I've got to say this. So I think you'll be happy to know that my daughter has given me some lemon toxic wastes from her school bag. So, and she found 3. She left 3 lemon ones with the note. It's like she knew. So she's grounded for 3 weeks. Okay. I'll get some of those sours, Autumn. Anything to make me suffer. Right, let's get exchange, Cloud and Tifa. And then I want to equip them, especially Tifa, with something that resists Mini. I don't think I had anything that resists Mini, right? Mini Frog, white cape. Everyone's got to have a white cape then. White capes all around. Except Cloud. Except Cloud. That's fine. Alright, it'll drop a save. Let's see if we can do it this time. We need patience and just reactions to what Ozma does. Try the blue balls. Right, let's do this. So Tifa is... Oh, she's missing, man. That's not great. Curse. That is not a great start. Curse is not a great start. At all. Well. I wonder if... Do you know if I have Tifa berserked, will she use 4 times cut by default, or is it just one? Will it just be a normal attack, or will it be whatever she has in her attack slot? I'm interested. That's a shame. Right, mini won't work because we've got white keeps on, except Claire. Mini, not gonna work. Okay, if we just got to get lucky with the attacks that Ozma uses, you know. Meteor. Ooh. I might have to heal this one. This is going to count as 2 turns, which is unfortunate. So hopefully we get good rolls on what Ozma will look. Oh, Flare. Flare? Is that not that bad? It's only on 1 person, right? Okay. Come on, use something. Flare Star. Ooh. That's a G. That was not. Oh, okay. Tifa, and then Jarvis. Oh, full life. Let's see how this works. Not having a good time with bosses today, am I? Come on, use something like a level 5 or... Oh, not Flare Star again. Game over. Right. Flare Star is a pain in the anus. Should we try Tifa with the Berserk Ring? Or is that just not going to work? No, I need it to... Okay. I also need... Block... I'm surprised I've not got a ribbon. I need... Something... There we go, Sleep Silence, Fairy Ring. Let's try that. The thing is, though, if I give her the Berserk Ring, I'm leaving her open for mini debuff, and then I'm buggered. Right. I'm confident we can beat him, or it, with good rolls of what he uses attack-wise. Like, he's using Curaga, that's fine. Well, that's pretty much healed everything that I've just done to him there, to be fair. Level 4 Holy, that's fine, because that's not going to do anything. Oh, except a Cloud. Sucks to be Cloud. I have to level him up then. To be fair, I don't really need Cloud in this fight. Flare Star, that's the kicker. Flare Star, I can't escape that. Tifa's got grit. Tifa has grit. That's big damage. Come on, oh, use it on Aerith. This is good. This is all part of the plan. Go. Big damage from Tifa. Tifa just can't die. We'll be fine. Come on, use level 4 flare. Use it on. Oh, that's good. That's good. Come on. Level 4 Holy. That's Cloud gone, but we don't care. Yes! No! Oh wait, that. Oh, the bullshit. That was absolute. I'm onto something there though. It's got a final attack. The only way I can win that. How do I survive Doomsday? Oh my god, Tifa, why are you missing? Maybe auto life. But I had already used my final attack. That's the problem. Alright, that's good. Absorb MP, that's fine. These are the kind of attacks we want. Got Kiraga, easy, it's fine. Mini, that's fine. That's all good. Oh, we're getting good RNG. Oh, you know what? I do have hero drinks. Gun. I do have hero drinks. Maybe I should use some hero drinks. Because wouldn't that also resist me to the Doomsday, right? Oh, what? I need to use Tifa's limit. I'll try. Right, let's just do this. Oh, no, it's not great. It's okay. It's okay. That's not great. It is what it is. Level 4 Holy, we'll take it. Because Aerith hasn't used a limit yet, right? So she's not used her final attack yet, so we're still good. The only problem now is Tifa's not under death sentence anymore. I feel like it's going to do a lot of. Oh, and then we got Flare Star. Oh no. So will hero drinks keep me invincible? As well, for a little time. This might be the time to use it. What hero drink shall I use though? I've got so many different hero drinks. I've got the hero drink classic. I've got the I've got the other, a different hero drink, I'm sure. Hero drink 2. There's only one person. So classic must do all, right? Where is it? Oh no, it's only one. Maybe I should just use it on Tifa. I don't know what to do. Let's have a look what we can do here. What's that done? I'm going to take a bit of a risky... What did that do? I didn't do anything for Tifa. The new Tifa. I don't use anything. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm gonna use a hero drink 2. And Tifa. Risky, because I don't know what. What has that done? I feel like I need to get Aerith to use come on, don't use anything. Okay, that's fine. Tifa's like doing no damage now. Doomsday locked. Cloud survived it? Well, I'll be. First time on stream, just wondering what you're fighting. I'm fighting Ozma. We're fighting Ozma. We're trying to. Renew. Alright. See what we got. Absorb MP, that's fine. Renew, but we've not got enough MP to use it. Yep. Damn it. Damn it. Tifa is doing this because we're not under death sentence, right? Try. I don't think we're gonna beat Ozma either, you know? I'm not confident when Flare's getting used. Yeah, Tifa's just not doing anything right now. Because I'm not under death sentence again. There's no way I can win. Right, let's take it to death and try it one more time. I feel like you can get lucky with it. If we get the right attacks. If I can keep Aerith from using Phoenix, we're in for a shot. I'll try this one more time, and then we'll go against the white chocobo. Right, here we go. I'm just gonna go for it. Boom, top miss. 3 out of 4 there. By Tifa, level 5 death. That's fine. It's a good attack to be starting on. Tifa go. Level 5, oh yes. Just keep using level 5 death, Ozma, would be good. Flare, that's fine. It shouldn't do too much damage to Cloud. Level 4 Holy, that's Cloud gone. Boy, Cloud. Do you know what I think we should do? Is go into the fight with Great Gospel. Go. That's nice, that's fine. Flare Star. Damn it. Oh, it missed? It missed Aerith? Good. Now we can start doing some damage. Oh yes, we might actually do it. If we get very lucky with what Ozma counters with, we could be good. Okay. Damn it. Well, at least Aerith is not so. Aerith survived it. Oh my god. I don't want to use W magic though, that's the problem. Should I just use a Phoenix down and risk it? Hopefully he uses something that's not great, like horrible. Okay. Right. What am I hoping for when this happens? I mean, technically, I think Cloud could probably survive Doomsday. I think. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. Level 5 death, that's okay. Tifa just absolutely wasted a turn there. That was horrible. Horrible Tifa. Missed all 4 of those attacks. Right, it's going to use Doomsday. Oh no, he uses a random attack. Yes! Yes! Ah! Fuck you, Ozma! Oh, what is this? What is that item I got? What is the item I got? Can I use it? It's called a point of no return. Is that a save crystal?
That's it.
That's it. I'm gonna, because if I can get these, all I got to do now is the chocobo, the white chocobo. Oh, is it? All I gotta do is the white chocobo. I'm not too fussed about doing Calamity because I've missed some steps that I really can't bother to dive in and mess around with save files with. But I want to do the white chocobo and then we can finish off the game on Saturday. That's why. I can finish off the game on Saturday if I get the white chocobo done now. Make sure that we get the enemy skill. Because it gives us an enemy skill. Let's do it. Let's go to the Great Glacier and let's get this done. Boof. Let's go. Oh, okay. Possibility. We could give it a try. I just know that Calamity is just like a super, super hard boss to beat. And I might need to grind levels even higher than I already have. Best way to get to where I need to go is Icicle Into. I'm gonna have to go. Hey, I don't even know if I can hang on. And the amount of time it's gonna be a late one tomorrow when they announce Remake Part 3. Hey. It's alright, on YouTube you can always just flicker back when you want to. I even made that mistake when I did my video. I said towards the end. I was like, when? I was like, no. No, I was like, if. I was like, no. When? I should be able to get to the chocobo pretty fast. Let's just get. Can I speed this up by using the? Okay, this is gonna look absolutely horrible, but we'll try. Okay, it's all part of the plan, folks. It's all part of the plan. Oh my god. Was there any point of putting it on faster speed? I don't think so. I wish I could turn. Can I turn all the collisions off on Ultima? That would be nice. It'd be nice if I could turn all the collisions off. It's alright. Oh, I'm overturning and everything. I'm not even on, like, my selected route yet. Go, Cloud. Hey, we could see this in a trailer tomorrow. We could see Cloud doing some hang time. And his snowboard is going to say, Aerith who? On it. Customize the snowboard. It says Aerith who. And that's how it's going to end the trailer. Yeah, I seen the tree. Hey, I've got it on 8 times speed as well, guys. I just want to get to the bottom for you folks. That's all I want to do. I'm probably going the wrong way to get to the chocobo as well. Yeah, in the trailer, Cloud is going to do a hang time like this and hold his board. And it's going to pan slow. Do you know like how the stamp bag at the end of Remake went really slow past Zack? It's going to go really slow past his board, and it's going to say Aerith who, and it's going to have a Masamune on it, on his bottom of his board. I didn't know that. No, I didn't. Clearly. Right, it's alright. I can turn random encounters off anyway as well. I've never gone back to the Great Glacier. When I was done with it, I was done with it. I never went back. Ever. In a playthrough, I've never needed to go back. Just need to find this. Oh, of course, I've got a gold chocobo. That'll be why. Right, I need to get... Oh, what? It won't let me open the map. Have I not got the map anymore? I'm pressing square, but it's not letting me open the... Oh, it's here anyway. We made it. What's not so great, though, is that there's no save point nearby. Right, we'll turn encounters back on. Here we go. I also need to get something else from it, actually. Feed it greens before we feed it nuts. I want to give it this. Little W item. I don't want to pass. I don't want to get into a random encounter either. Just let me run. Right. Now it's go time, Chocobo. Oh, we can't do it. Have to go off and then come back on. Right. Here we go. Will this absolutely destroy me? Let's find out. Whoa, that looks not great. Oh. You berserked the wrong... You berserked the wrong person there. Oh. Oh no, we're not doing really very much damage either. And now I've got Aerith healing the Okay, I don't think physical damage is the one here. I've got a feeling physical damage might not be the one. How does Comet work out right here? Oh. Night, Harry. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your week. Okay, Magic's got to be the one, right? It hits so hard as well. Let's see how Comet works against this thing. Maybe I just need to keep miming like I did last time. Oh, but I can't use any other things between it. I don't know how much HP this thing has. Oh, is there a way I can look on the fly here? Oh, we are definitely buggered. Definitely buggered. I'll try one more time. Just one more time. That's all I got. Oh, Nibelheim? Right. At least I know how to get there quickly now. Right? I can get my gold chocobo. I'll have a crack. One more turn. I'm just gonna have to get Aerith to use Comet, unfortunately. I'm really determined to get this damn thing done because I really want to. I just want to do North Cave next stream, and then we can be. I think we can be done. But why have they all acted like they fell? I wanted to save it. It doesn't even take me... Right, I'm going to have to turn random encounters off. And then turn up this. And let's do it! Let's find this damn... What? I turned random encounters off. What's occurring? Why am I still getting random encounters? I guess I did not, yeah. Oh man, this is going to be a pain in the anus. If you want to come and get this chocobo, that's what music should be playing. Saddle up. Right, we made it. Battle mode enabled. Let's turn that all the way down. Feed it nuts. There we go. I didn't save, no. I didn't save. It's fine. It's fine. It's all part of the plan. Oh, it's not part of the plan. What even is that about? What was that? I didn't even get a chance. Are the crickets coming from... I thought the crickets were coming from the game then.
Is everybody okay?
I reckon it's got a really small HP pool if I can't get any attacks in on it. I thought it was part of the sound effects of the Nibelheim. It wasn't. That was really unfair, though. I'm not too fussed about the W item materia. Right. This time, I'm going to get off the chocobo. And we're going to save. I'm going to have to block Berserk, aren't I? Block Berserk. Auto Berserk, no. Have I not got anything that blocks Berserk? Blocks Petrify, blocks Sleep Science, block Poison. What the fuck? No way. There is nothing that blocks Berserk. Well, that's not great. It's not great at all. Alright, let's speed this up. Let's do that. I don't know why they're acting like they flipping just landed as well. I don't need to do that. Oh, no. This way. At least I know the way to the chocobo now. Is there a save point at Great Glacier near the chocobo that I can use? I don't think there is there? Just have to keep doing this. Fourth bracelet and silver glasses. Ah. Let's just see what. Fourth bracelet, we'll just use that on flipping. I thought I had a fourth. I'm sure I've got a fourth bracelet. Apparently I don't. Unless I'm not reading properly. I don't think I do. I thought I had one. Can I manually save here at all? Can I use... Is there a way that I can get on? Well, that's what I'm doing. So how are we going into this battle? Just to give us a bit of a shot to at least get us started. All right. Of course I get into a battle. this. Get it nuts. Alright. Don't use it on Tifa. Do not do it on Tifa. Okay, Cloud will do, I think. No, it won't. Damn it. You know what? Fuck that boss. Next stream, we're going to the North Crater. And we're just gonna... We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get done. That is what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna do it. I don't even know if we get anything good from that boss. You know what? No. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on just a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on. You know, let's just, I can put my hands up and say, you know what? Can't beat it. I can't beat it right now. I ain't got the patience. It doesn't fit into my schedule. Right, it's nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. In 24 hours, I won't be a happy man because I'm going to be talking about Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. I don't want to go in really sour and be like, guys, I ain't feeling it because I got my ass kicked by the silver chocobo. Right? And that's not how we're going to go down with this one. I did Ruby, I did Emerald, I did Ozma. Ozma, I'm happy that I got done. Ruby was pretty fun to kick ass as well. We're gonna go for it, and I'll give you the beans on Saturday, guys, because I can't eat any now because it's too close to bedtime. All right, it's too close to sleep time. So make sure you keep those 5 beans in the bank and we'll do them first thing on Saturday. As we complete. I mean, you never know. If we get it done within reasonable time as well, we probably will start off Dragon Quest Heroes. Just saying, that is a possibility. Right, we want to do that, and then we want to do it. Well, of course we don't. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. We might spend a lot of Saturday talking about tomorrow's events. It's quite possible. It's no use. That one. This chocobo ain't doing anything to us right now. See? Missed. What's it good for? Absolutely nothing. Oh, Mr. Chocobo, did you miss your shot? See if I can mug from it. Meteor to the face. To the face. Countless times. So if you guys are up for another on Saturday, if you're up for maybe a half and half again, maybe half chatting, half finishing this off, I think we can get it done. Nothing to steal, that's fine. fair, 4 times cut. What's she doing? Nothing. No damage. Wait, if Aerith mimes, she's just gonna end up doing 4. Spoonie, your chat's not coming through on my chat box. Why is my chat is not coming through? I feel like I've missed some chat. Hold on a minute. So it's not all coming through. Let me have a look. I can see it saying. Oh, you didn't miss too much. You didn't see. You didn't miss too much. Spoonie. Me getting my ass kicked. Yeah, for some reason, my multi-chat box that I've got, it keeps missing certain things, but obviously I can see my preview window, which it contains this here. So I'm like seeing that some of you are typing and it's coming up above me, but it's not coming in my OBS chat. I'm like, what's going on? But we can just sit back. This chocobo is done for.
What in the hell is going on?
The chocobo is hungry. It's gonna get its ass kicked. But as
Me? Gungaga.
Hey, we might see some Zack tomorrow. How's that? That must get you a little bit more excited, Serena, right? The possibility of seeing a new Zack scene or motion or anything, really. But for those that want to know, I will be live reacting with the Warriors of Hype, along with Tyler Hepner again. We were all doing it there for the state of play, so it's going to be a good time. And I believe that if nothing is announced, we'll be doing like a little after show. If something is announced, we'll be doing a huge hype after show. So if you're around and you've got the time, please hang out. Pandora's box. Oh, wait, what's that gonna do? Oh, it's the enemy skill. We needed the enemy skill. Yeah, Tyler's awesome. Always a pleasure to get to hang out. There we go. Oh, he just runs away. He just runs away. What an asshole. What an asshole. No experience, no AP, no items. Seems the chocobo was a chocomobo all along. What is... Probably didn't want all the... Alright, I need to turn the flipping invincibility off now. Right, we are all set up for the North Crater. Let me get saved and let's do some outros, shall we? Because I know that some of you are sticking around longer than usual because I've been going big bridging an awful lot lately. So I appreciate you hanging out. But at least we got Pandora's box, right? That's always counts for something. I just didn't get a W item. But who cares, right? I think I've done a majority of what New Threat has to offer. And I've done it quite efficiently. You think of all the problems we've had with saves as well. I think this has been a really good playthrough this time around. What's even funnier about it is when we next play New Threat again, or however we decide to play Final Fantasy VII again when the time rolls around, I'm going to forget everything that I've done and ask the same questions I did during this playthrough. But for those that are wondering what's next after Final Fantasy VII New Threat, we are going to be playing, we're going to be switching gears a little bit, and I'm going to be playing Dragon Quest Heroes for the first time. And that will be a blind playthrough, and I want it to be a blind playthrough. I'm excited now that I know some of the characters and I know some of the stories and everything else. I'm excited to see what it offers. And then if I really like it, we'll do Heroes 2. Not straight after, but it'll be in the rotation somewhere. What we're going to play after Heroes, I actually don't know right now. It might be a Final Fantasy. We might go do Rebirth. We might do Rebirth on Switch 2 or on PS5 Pro. I don't know. There's so many choices, so little time. But we have made it to the end. We will be completing New Threat, hopefully, on Saturday. But right now, honestly, I think the Warriors of Height might be going live right now on YouTube. I'm sure they go live around 2 a.m. my time. So if you are still wanting to hang out somewhere, I urge you to just go over there and just say, hey, Jen sent us over. But I think they go live at 2 a.m., which is fine. I don't know what time is ever else. But YouTube, you've been real. I appreciate you all hanging out with me. Hopefully more discussions on Saturday. Thank you again, Morningstar, for the channel membership. It's much appreciated. And until next time, YouTube, I shall catch you on the